water, and then Chris, I will.
Nancy's here.
That's John. I'm going to introduce Nancy here in 1 minute, but Nancy, why don't you sit here, make yourself comfortable. And
You can tell your sister. Yes, you can.
your sister just came in. Yeah,
She warned us about you.
she told us all the secrets about you, so you're in big trouble.
So I can tell her secret.
Yeah, oh yeah, we want to know them.
That's what we were hoping.
Yeah. It feels like a police,
Yeah.
one of those police things, you know.
Like you're going to see the principal.
Yeah. All right, here's Mickey.
We need some more water.
Hold up progress, let's go. Oh, you need to take a pill? Want another one?
No, this is fine.
All right.
That's the alarm up for the pill.
Well, that's okay. Hey, whatever you need to do to remind yourself.
I have
Of
I
course.
completely.
Hell, I take a pill and 10 minutes later, I don't know if I took it.
Yes,
I'm the same way.
Join the club.
That's why it's good to have those things.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. It's other sisters.
Yep.
Okay, so everybody, this is Nancy, and Nancy, you know, I tell everybody that this is, I know it shows up on the application as this is like an interview, but it's more of a discussion, right? It's very informal. We want it to be very friendly. We have 4 committee members here. You're also being recorded for the people that aren't here, the members that aren't here. But first and foremost, taking her pill is Diana Caramico. Sorry, Diana, I thought you would mid-swallow. Diana used to work at Arlington and has been in horse racing forever and ever and ever.
Yes.
And next to Diana is Dee Poulos, and Dee is a famous trainer and I always say she was known as the Queen of Arlington. So she spent a lot of time up there and has trained horses for a long time. Next to her is Patty Miller. Do you know Patty?
I think I've seen her.
Patty is the president of the IBCF. The IBCF is the group that's giving out scholarships. So Patty, you know, she likes to be called President Miller. Don't forget that. And then last but certainly not least is Mickey Goldfein. And Mickey is also former trainer and spent all of his big years at Arlington and Hawthorne and is a great guy. So so this is just going to be a 10, 20, 30-minute thing. It's a discussion. If you have any questions for them, don't be afraid to ask them, especially Mickey. And other than that, I'm going to turn it over and you guys knock yourself out. Good luck. Have fun. Just sit back and relax. Serious. Relax.
So you have your sister at school with you. That'll be good. Yeah, that's why I think it was one of like I was like that was my first choice because like, well, my sister's gonna be there. She's gonna be a little bit more easy. And then I started to see like I got financial, like why so much money I was gonna pay out of pocket. And like that was a school that was like less money, so I was like, I think that's better for me.
State school. That's good. And what are you?
Business management.
So you're both doing business, but
Yeah.
she was travel.
She was to travel.
And you're having that.
Yes.
That's interesting. I did business years ago. Yeah, wonderful, great for an average. Did you like Morton's?
Yeah, it was really good. I like the teachers. Like some teachers were like a little bit strict, but like some of them, like we really like if you did your work and everything, they were so nice and they would be so helpful with everything. So it's really good.
Your sister had told us you had a problem early on when she was younger, not knowing English well enough to understand it for not knowing English. Did you have that same problem or?
Yeah, I also did. I feel like I struggled more because I feel like she learned English a little bit more earlier due to like she was the oldest, she was helping my friends a little bit more. And me, like obviously I was just like not really help them a lot because she was like always like the one helping and going with them. But it did like took some time to like learn English. I feel like I still like sometimes stutter a little bit here and there, but like I feel like I've gotten out way better.
When did you feel comfortable with the language as far as speaking it? About at what age, what grade, or?
I feel like when I was like going to eighth grade, so 12, 13, I think, around that age, because due to COVID, also like school like closed, and I was barely starting to like have English classes, so I was barely learning it. And like when school closed and everything, it was just like all online, so it was a little bit more difficult. Then eighth grade, I feel like I kind of got comfortable with my friends, and we all were able to help each other, and I was able to learn a lot more English. So I feel like eighth grade kind of helped me more.
So each year, was there a class in like English as second language that was required for you to take?
And
Was there a required class
for eighth
for
grade.
English? For learning English.
No, it was just like all the classes were in English, so it was more. I was able to learn it faster because all my classes were in English, and like like I had to know English to do good in that.
But there wasn't any. Was there? Well, they have so many assistant teachers and things that would help you. Was there someone that would help you if you had difficulty understanding something, or reading something?
That year, I don't think there was. I remember that in elementary school there was teachers like taking me out of the.
But then I have no help.
Are you excited to live in the dorm?
I am actually. I'm super excited. Like I feel like at first I was kind of scared, but then when I started looking for roommates and I finally found roommates, I got super excited. Yes.
Your sister said she wished she could be in the dorm with you.
Yes,
So you visited down there and you know the layout of everything?
I still haven't went to like pre-K. I'm going, I think in 2 weeks, the 13 and 14. I'm gonna stay over, and that's where I'm gonna like see all the classes, stay over like dorm and all that. But I went to that school because there was like last year, like in school, there was like for my class, I took like a teaching class, and at her school, like in the most day, they were hosting like teacher meeting, um, and then I had the opportunity to go, and that's where like I sort of know like where all everything was at, like the campus and like everything. So it was a really good. I really loved it. Like I feel like I got there and I felt like oh I like this could be my
So where would you like to, what is your goal with when you attain your business degree?
feel like my goal is to like someday maybe have my own business, like my own clothing store business.
What
kind of business?
Clothing store.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I like open like my own clothing store business.
You're the entrepreneur.
And
Have you worked in retail?
no, right now I'm working at a fast food place.
Mhm.
It's a little bit more challenging. So like I'm hoping that in the future I can start working in a retail store. So like I can get like used to the environment.
So where's your mom?
My mom?
Where, you say she works? Does your mom work somewhere other than on a track?
No.
No.
Does she work with your dad?
Yeah, they work together.
Then I should know who she is. I'm in the same brother with Brian. But I know who your mom is.
Oh yeah, she said she was with my dad.
Let's see her name. I bet I know.
Can you make it to the picnic on Monday?
Yeah.
Do you have any hobbies or do you play sports or?
I don't really play sports because there was one time in Arlington where I was playing with my cousin, we played soccer, and I remember like I was like running and like on the like street thingy, like what's the net, and we were kicking the ball and then like I slipped on the ball and like I hit my head and like I had to go to the hospital. So since then like I'm like kind of like, with the balls and everything. But I did join, I was in soccer, like in elementary school, and it was fun. But then after that, kind of like stopped, and I just started doing service hours at school. So I'll help around school, like events, also like on the Fourth of July events, or like, um, yeah, I did that. And then, like when the carnivals are, I would help at the carnivals. And that was
It's fun.
You have any hobbies?
I like to do, I don't know if you've seen them, they're like eternal flowers, like with like, I think it's like ribbon, and then you just have to fold them, and then you like a bouquet of flowers. And they like last forever because they're like not real flowers, so like have them forever.
You're a
That's
little
what-
artistic.
Yeah, that's that. And I also like to try new things like draw, and I do like bracelets. But I haven't, this one isn't mine, but this I didn't make this one. But I like to do a lot of stuff. I feel like I like to try new stuff. Yeah.
Your sister likes to paint, right, with acrylics. You have that artsy painting.
You like the horses, you get behind
I
that.
love the horses. I feel like every opportunity I have to go with my parents to help them, like I love it because it's like I can just be with them with the horses, with my parents. Just super fun.
That's great. Your sister has a thing of owning horses someday. Do you want to own horses
Maybe
someday?
someday even help with her
I
only.
know her.
It's neat. Let me see. A second.
Know your mom?
Yeah.
That was a bit of- Just a little.
I do
Yeah,
And
that
that's
was
the book,
small.
that's
I don't remember what year.
Well, it's around 21. So that's 5
Yeah,
years
I
ago.
had talked to him about that.
Well.
About
No,
13.
no,
And we probably didn't have that.
No, I remember a lot of it.
About that. Right, did you play soccer with the kids out there?
Yeah.
Yeah, they
It's
play a
super
lot of
fun.
soccer and baseball, and a lot of activities.
I feel like that's what I miss most about Arlington because it used to like it was more open and I like, could play even more with the kids.
I know, it's sad that.
you want to stay around here? They said you want to open a business. And there's hope for that. You want to get around here, you want to go somewhere else?
I feel like I would really love it to be here, but if it's not possible, like I'll be like I would want to go another place, but like I really want it to be like around.
I guess if we don't know what's gonna happen, that means a hot one.
I feel like that's one of like I don't really like thinking about it because thinking about it is just like it's like Arlington is gone. And not for them to be like, oh, Hawthorne's also gonna go to so like
It is, it's very sad, but.
We all still live up by Arlington. And it's so sad every day when you get off of Euclid Avenue, you know, it's not there.
yeah, I feel like sometimes when even we go over there, like to just go like to stores that we used to go, it feels like so like emotional not living over there because it's like that was kind of our like vacation, I guess, for the kids at least. It was like summer over there and then
Yeah,
We grew up across the street from Hawthorne every day from the time we were born. We were coming to Hawthorne, get out of school, we'd run to the track. I can't believe it, might be gone.
I feel like I just don't want it to be gone. Like I just want it to stay. Like thinking about where my friends are gonna go, like I'm gonna go to college, but thinking about where they're gonna go, like right now, like my parents, and right next door is like my cousins and everything. So it's like all family here, and it's like maybe like if it does close, we're all gonna go somewhere with.
That's. Did you apply for any other scholarships at school?
Oh yeah, I think I did, but I never got one.
If you have such a good grade point average.
we do have very good friends. You have to work hard for them, or do you come?
Yeah, I had to work on it super hard for it. Even like being here, just a small room, we live. and like it's like a lot of noise sometimes. Like there's never like a quiet space.
Hard to study.
So I did have to work a lot. Sometimes I even stayed after school. Or this year, I took like a dual enrollment class. I'm more in college, and I would stay after that class was done. I would stay until like 6 or 7 to do some of my work from school, there like college work, and then my high school work. And it was like I really like going there because I was like it was like a quiet space where I could just be by myself.
How many of the kids ever take advantage of this room with the computers?
We used
Did
to
you ever
have
know it
this
was there? Did you know
set
that
up
was there?
homework.
Yeah, you get there's TV and 2 computers, and the door, where the soda machines are, were there for like the students or anybody to use, but I don't know if anybody ever took advantage of it. They were a good place to chill out. Did you know it was there?
No, I didn't really. Like I could see it from the vending machines, but I never knew what it was.
Yeah, they're just.
But you know, back in the day, when Virginia Gracewell was here, well, shelter here, because it was a big program, man.
Yeah.
All the kids coming in for homework help. So when you studied, did you stay at the library at school sometimes to be
I
there?
would stay with my teacher most of the time.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's how I stayed.
because it just, I didn't know the rooms were confined in here, and I always kind of wonder, how do you get your homework done? You know,
Yeah. Sometimes you would stay at night awake, like they're sleepy, so it's like I have to
Right.
quiet. But
And you have younger
I have
brothers or sisters?
I have a sister, she's 7.
so there's 4 girls,
Yeah.
right?
Me, wait, it's my sister, my older sister, and then
Mhm.
it's me, and then it's my other sister that's 16, I think. Yeah, 16, and then the 7-year-old.
4 girls. 4 of us girls.
And you all studying. And,
Yeah.
yes. You have a lot of,
It was even more hard during COVID because like everyone was on pause. So it was like,
oh, yeah. It was a very strange time to go through for everybody.
How was it staying in school during COVID? The Zoom thing, did it work or it didn't work?
I feel like it did, like at the beginning it was working, but then towards the end, like it was just like, nah,
Did a lot of kids fell behind?
yeah.
During that time. Seems like it was so long ago and it really wasn't.
No.
really.
But I really do wonder how many kids fell between the cracks during that
Yeah.
time. Because it didn't help. You know, and they need individual. I mean, that was. Did you feel like that set you back any during COVID?
I feel like it did because I feel like if I would have like went to school, I would have been more like, like I would have been like more of an extrovert because I feel like I would have been really like an introvert. I feel like if I would have went, like I would have like known a lot of the more people and I like because it was like 7th grade for me. It was like my first middle school year. It was just like new faces, new everything, new school. It was a little bit scary. So when I went back in 8th grade, it was like a lot more scary because I haven't seen any.
Right.
So it's a little bit difficult more to be out there and talk to people.
You need that classroom stimulation. I mean, you learn from each other. I mean, you have the teacher, it's supposed to be motivational, but you also, I mean, somebody else comes up with an idea and you learn from working together, being in the classroom. And to Zoom like that was not a good substituting for as long as it went on. Any questions for us?
Yeah, I actually do. You guys went to college, right?
I did.
I went for 2 weeks.
Oh,
Does that count?
yes, it counts.
Actually,
Oh, it counts.
I was a business teacher.
Really?
Yeah. That's what we're talking about, because I didn't know what I wanted to major in.
Uh-huh.
And the school counselor said, don't worry about it, you know, you'll find out, just take some basic courses. First thing they ask me, what is your major? And I said business, and I went with business education. But you can, that's one thing with your majoring in what you are. I mean, there's different directions you can go. I mean, if you find that you don't want to be a retailer after all that, I mean, there's a number of jobs available for you. As for in business, what's your favorite courses? Do you like accounting? Do you like
Right now, I'm not really sure.
yeah.
I feel like I also didn't really discover that I wanted to go into business until I started taking my business, like my principles of class I'm more taught, because that's where like I felt like, oh, this is really interesting. I really want to go for it.
Yeah, that's good. You have any more questions for us?
I think that's all.
I went to Drexel more needs,
Drexel, what did you?
more town for two.
How large are your classes when you were in high school? Yeah.
How long?
How large? How many? Like when you were a senior, how many people were in that class? How many students made up the senior class? Like hundreds.
My year, I graduated with 1,000 kids.
Really?
And that was back in 1975.
Oh my goodness! So
We
it was
had
1,000.
1,000.
I wonder how many students are in there.
I know.
My goodness. How many we have? 100.
But there weren't as many schools around here. You either went to Morton East or, Morton, Berlin went to
Well,
Morton
true,
West.
yeah.
Where here, I think some of them might have a choice if they want to go east or west.
I don't think so. I think it's based on like where you
Where
live.
you- Yeah, that's how it
Yeah.
always was before, but I thought maybe some kids opted to go to west.
I thought they had.
And they
more
didn't
students.
have any of those schools down there, whether one's a junior high, but Trinity. Yeah, right, if you go down there, by the L tracks, and then there's this couple schools on the left, and one for junior high,
I think so. It might be.
where you would have to go there. Is that where you go like seventh and eighth, and then?
You know what,
Yeah,
junior
we'll-
high
we'll-
used to be 7 and 8,
we'll-
and then they made it 7, 8,
I
9.
went to
Unity, not Trinity, it's Unity, okay, can you go to Drexel now to 6, and they go to Unity for 2.
70.
7, 8.
And
Is-
only 2
is
years
ninth
of
with
Morton
high
East school.
Mine is like next to Unity. It's like freshman,
Okay, freshman,
yeah.
Uh-huh.
It's a little school. It's an old middle school, but it's still like connected to Morton. So
Oh,
like
okay.
freshman and then sophomore, junior, and senior.
Are at Morton East on us, okay, isn't that weird?
You know what, it's probably the size of classes, they break it up differently, maybe.
Because like in Palatine, you go to Hunting Ridge like the sixth grade, then you go to Plum Grove Junior for 7th and 8th, but then you go to Friday for 4th.
Right. Yeah. That's usually how it is. Yeah.
I think we're done with you. And we'll see
Really
you on
nice to
Monday.
meet
See you
you.
on Monday. It's very nice meeting you.
You're very
See you on
engaging young
Monday.
lady. It's nice.
Okay.
Good, very good.
Just stay cool.
So hard right now.
Thank you. Very
Thank
much.
Thank you so much.
If you have a day,
Wonderful.
Yeah, very nice girl.
Yeah. Those
Are we
two,
supposed to shut that box off?
those
Or
two
shut it
grew up
off?
on the track and, what did they do?
Like she said, there was no quiet place. to
I don't even
study.
see the buttons on
Yeah,
now.
I've often wondered, how do they do it in these rooms?
I don't know. The multiple
It's
children.
amazing. And you know what, Manny, my Manny that used to work for me in, but his son is like an excellent student. And, there's 2 other kids. They manage, I mean, he's gotten off the track now. Living.